Dr. Sean O'Brady, Dugnach, Caranomid.
Taoiseach, during pre-European Council statements, my colleague here, Chocta Adams, criticised the EU-Turkey deal relating to the plight of refugees and called on you to reconsider your support for it. You have clearly failed to do so and have failed to listen to the many NGOs and aid workers and other frontline staff dealing with the refugee crisis on the front line, who are there dealing with the consequences of this terrible deal. It is a disgrace that the EU thinks Turkey is a so-called safe country of origin and is deporting asylum seekers back there. Turkey's increasingly authoritarian government doesn't respect basic human rights, and refugees have been shot by the Turkish military on the Syrian border. At the Council meeting, you discussed the European Commission's communication on a new partnership framework with third countries. Are you aware that 104 European NGOs have signed a joint statement criticising this plan, Taoiseach? 104 European NGOs. They are rightly concerned about the direction the EU is taking by making deterrence and returning the main objective of the EU's relationship with third countries. They have stated this approach will not only fail to break the business model of smugglers, but will increase human suffering as people are forced into taking more dangerous routes. Moreover, despite the stated commitment to respect the principle of non-refoulement, there are no safeguards whatsoever envisaged to ensure that human rights, legal standards and protection mechanisms are in place. As a result, people risk being deported to countries where their rights are simply not safeguarded. Taoiseach, did you speak out against this plan? It's a simple question. Did you speak out against this plan? Instead of blindly supporting it, you should have been calling for clear commitments to open up safe and regular channels to Europe for those in need of international protection and for other migrants. Also, Taoiseach, before this meeting, Sinn Fein wrote to you and called on you to raise Ibrahim Halawa's case with other European leaders. Another simple question to you, Taoiseach. Did you raise Ibrahim's case with the other European leaders? On the 29th of June, Ibrahim's trial was postponed for the 14th time, Taoiseach, pushing it back till October at the earliest. It's an absolute disgrace, Taoiseach, and your government strategy is clearly failing. It's time you applied for a presidential decree on Ibrahim's behalf. This decree would allow Ibrahim to return home before a final ruling has been made in his case, and is used in cases where deportation or extradition would serve to the higher interest of the Egyptian state. The presidential decree has always been available, but Minister Flanagan has refused to apply until the trial has been completed. For the sake of Ibrahim's mental and physical well-being, Taoiseach, you must act, and you must act now. News of such decisive action will give him some comfort while he lingers in an Egyptian prison cell. You should also be canvassing support for Ibrahim's release with other European leaders and enlisting their support to ensure that Ibrahim is allowed to return home to his family and his many loved ones.
Thank you, Deputy Brady. Now the next